Hello, fans! Friday's General Hospital is about to drop a shocking nightmare, and the one person trapped in the middle of it is Jocelyn. I thought she was just in danger, but now I believe the harsh truth is far worse, because Cassius may not only be holding her captive, he may be preparing to break her before anyone even finds out where she is. I have to start with Jocelyn because on Friday, May 8th, she becomes the center of everything. I can feel the tension closing in around her, and honestly, this does not look like a simple kidnapping anymore. Cassius has her trapped, isolated, and cut off from the people who would tear Port Charles apart to find her. But I don't think his plan ends with keeping her locked away. No, I think Cassius is moving into something darker, something crueler, something no one saw coming. I believe Cassius wants answers. He knows Jocelyn has been digging. He knows she has seen too much, and now that she is in his control, I think he is going to push her to the edge and force her to confess exactly what she uncovered. I can already picture the scene. Jocelyn trying to stay strong, refusing to give him what he wants, while Cassius slowly loses patience. And that is where things could turn dangerous. He may corner her, threaten her, maybe even get physical, all because he needs to know how much damage she can do to him, to Sidwell, and to Cullum. But that is not even the most disturbing part, because while Jocelyn is fighting to survive, Cassius may be hiding in plain sight under one of the most twisted disguises this story has delivered. Isaiah thinks he is dealing with Nathan, a cop who should represent safety, order, and trust. But I believe the man standing in front of Isaiah is not Nathan at all. It is Cassius wearing the identity of the late Nathan like a mask, and when that truth is exposed, it is going to shake everything. Isaiah may be walking into danger without even knowing it. I think Friday could be the first time he sees the rage behind that fake badge. He may sense something is wrong, but he won't understand what he is really facing. To him, this might look like Nathan acting strangely, maybe aggressively, maybe with an anger that feels out of place, but I know the real horror is underneath. This is Cassius, and Cassius is desperate. A desperate man pretending to be a dead cop is not just dangerous. He is unpredictable. And then there is Britt. I think Britt may be the one person close enough to Cassius to see the cracks forming. She may demand to meet with him urgently, and I do not believe that is random. I think Britt knows more about her brother's crimes than she has been willing to admit. Maybe she has been trying to convince herself that Cassius can still be saved. Maybe she wants to stop him before he crosses a line he can never come back from. But the brutal twist is this. Trying to save Cassius could put Britt directly in his path. I feel like Britt has spent too long trying to escape the control of Sidwell and Cullum. She knows what it feels like to be trapped, manipulated, and used. So when she sees Cassius still following that same dangerous road, she may try to pull him back. She may beg him not to hurt Jocelyn. She may warn him that this will destroy him. But Cassius might not hear her anymore. And if Britt gets too close to the truth, she could become another loose end. But that's not all. Because while Cassius tightens his grip, Carly finally starts to panic. And when Carly cannot reach Jocelyn, I think the entire temperature of Port Charles changes. This is not just a mother worried because her daughter missed a call. This is Carly realizing that something is deeply wrong. Jocelyn has been unreachable for days, and Carly's instincts are screaming. I believe Friday will show Carly moving from concern to fury, and once Carly hits that level, no one is safe. Trina may notice Carly's fear, and that is when her own worry begins to rise. Jocelyn is not just missing to Trina, she is her best friend, her person, someone who would never disappear without a reason. I think Trina will quickly understand that Carly is not overreacting. Something has happened, and once Trina connects the dots, she may turn to Kai for help. Now Kai is already busy. I believe he has been digging into the strange mess surrounding Drew and Willow, and that investigation might be important. But when Trina asks for help finding Jocelyn, I think everything else gets pushed aside. Because this is no longer about rumors, secrets, or messy relationships. This is about a woman who may be in real danger, and every second matters. Meanwhile, Valentine could become the unexpected spark that sets Carly off. I think Valentine may be the one who suspects Brennan is hiding Jocelyn somewhere secret. And whether he has proof or only a dangerous theory, I think he brings that information to Carly. That is all Carly needs. I can see her face changing the moment she hears Brennan's name. Suddenly, the fear becomes rage. Suddenly, the search becomes personal. And Carly going after Brennan could be explosive. I think she may confront him with everything she has, demanding answers, accusing him of knowing where Jocelyn is, maybe even attacking him before he can explain. Carly does not play when it comes to her children. If she believes Brennan has anything to do with Jocelyn's disappearance, she will not wait for permission. She will not wait for proof. She will go straight for him. But here is the twist I cannot ignore. What if Carly is wrong? What if Brennan is not the one holding Jocelyn? What if Valentine's suspicion sends Carly charging in the wrong direction while the real monster, Cassius, gets more time with Jocelyn? That would be the cruelest move of all. Everyone is chasing shadows while Jocelyn is trapped with the one man who knows exactly how to stay hidden. And then we have Sonny making a move that might turn into another disaster. Turner may try to stop him, and I think that warning matters. Sonny could be planning to go after Rick after learning Rick secretly met with Ava. And with Sonny, when betrayal enters the picture, patience usually leaves the room. I think he may not even give Rick a chance to explain. He may see Rick and Ava together and assume the worst. But the harsh truth may be that Rick is not betraying Sonny at all. From what I can tell, Rick might have met with Ava for a completely different reason, maybe something connected to a gift he wants to give Liz. That means Sonny could be walking into a mistake, one that causes damage he cannot easily undo. And if Sonny attacks Rick over a misunderstanding, then Rick will not just be angry, he will have ammunition. That is what makes Friday so tense. Every storyline feels like a trap. Jocelyn is trapped by Cassius. Isaiah may be trapped by a lie. Britt could be trapped by family loyalty. Carly may be trapped by panic. Sonny may be trapped by his own assumptions. And all of it is happening at the same time, like Port Charles is being pushed toward one massive explosion. I keep coming back to Cassius because I think his plan is bigger than anyone realizes. Holding Jocelyn captive is only one piece. Pretending to be Nathan is another. Working under the influence of Sidwell and Cullum makes it even worse. This is not just one man losing control. This could be a full network of secrets, threats, and manipulation, and Jocelyn may have stumbled too close to the center of it. The biggest question is whether Jocelyn can survive long enough for Carly, Trina, Kai, or anyone else to find her. Because if Cassius realizes she knows too much, he may decide she is too dangerous to let go. And if Britt tries to stop him, he may have to choose between protecting his sister's hope for him and protecting the criminal life he has already built. And that is where the real cliffhanger begins. Because just when Carly storms toward Brennan, just when Sonny makes the wrong move against Rick, just when Isaiah starts to realize Nathan is not who he claims to be, I think Jocelyn may discover something inside that room that changes everything. Maybe a